If you want to tell me this is not one of the greatest opportunities in the world for you not only to change your life, to take care of your family, make a great income, and have that lifestyle that you always wanted, I'm telling you right now, you're full of shit. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to ace your interview and become a car salesman. Guys, you've taken the step now. You've taken your resume in. You've given it to the manager or the receptionist, and now the time has finally come. Time has come where you're going to have the opportunity now to make $10,000 a month, $100,000 a year income. Okay, to put things into perspective, guys, people go to college for 4 years, take 4 more years and get their master's, and still aren't able to make this income and come out of school completely out of debt. If you want to tell me this is not one of the greatest opportunities in the world for you not only to change your life, to take care of your family, make a great income, and have that lifestyle that you always wanted, I'm telling you right now, you're full of shit. Because this is one of the greatest opportunities where you can go with absolutely no experience and create a huge paycheck for yourselves. And $100,000 income is just the beginning. You can make $200,000, $300,000, $400,000, $500,000 a year if you master the art of sales, if you learn how to sell, if you treat your clients properly, if you give them good customer service, if you're an ethical person, and if you work hard, this can completely change your life. So let's get into how do we get the job? How are you going to ace your interview right now? Okay, there's a couple things that I want you to do. The first thing is, before you even go in, make sure you've done good research on the company that you're going to be working for now, or the group that you're going to be working for, and the brand. So there's two things. Sometimes dealerships are owned by a group, okay? And sometimes they're a larger group. Learn their history, learn where they came from, learn their style, learn how many dealerships that they have. You gotta act like a pro, so you gotta let them know. You've done your research, that you know who it is that your employer might be in the future. And the second thing is learn about the brand. What type of brand is it? Is it Honda? Is it Toyota? Is it Nissan? Is it Hyundai? Is it Kia? Learn about their history, learn about their cars, learn about their top selling vehicles. So do these two things, guys, before you go into the interview. It'll make you look like a professional. Second thing is your greeting. When you walk in there, make sure you have a firm handshake and you're confident and smile, right? It's okay. It's not your funeral. This is the opportunity of a lifetime that you've been waiting for. So when you go in, smile, have enthusiasm, because energy is contagious and so is negative energy. You know, sometimes when people get the flu, what happens? Everybody usually gets it around you. That same thing like energy. Energy is contagious as well. So if you have positive energy, if you're high energy, I'm telling you right now, your interview is going to be high energy as well. If you have low energy and you're like a zombie, it ain't going to go well for you. You're probably not going to get the job. You've done your research. You've done a good handshake. You're full of energy, and now you're sitting down. And how do you start it off? Most likely, the interview is going to start off with the person asking you going over a little bit about your experience. And they're going to say, tell me a little bit about yourself. Now, when somebody says, tell them about yourself, don't fucking fake it. Be truthful. Be honest. Talk about your life as if this is your friend that you haven't seen after 10 years. Pour your heart out to that person. Tell the person about your pain points. Okay? Tell them about why. Okay? The biggest thing is if you have a strong why, you will succeed. You need to tell that person why he should hire you. Why are you the one that's going to become successful in the car industry? Because in the car industry, there's tons of people that get hired. Tons of them. And why don't they succeed? Because they don't have a strong why. So go over your why. Why are you going to succeed? Was it because of betrayal? Was it because you lost everything? Was it because your family always doubted you? Was it because you have no other opportunity? You got to feed your kids. You got to pay the bills. Dig deep into that. Pour your heart out. Go over why. The next thing is that they're going to ask you questions about your experience. And that's fine. Just answer those questions. Okay? But when it comes to the end, and your employer asks you, do you have any questions for me? This is where you want to lay it out. A good question to ask to your employer is that, what do you look for in a salesperson when you hire them? That's a good question. Second thing you want to ask is that how did the group get where it is today and what are their future plans? You always want to talk about the future. Okay? And I want to go back to why these things are so important. What's their future plans for the group? Are they growing? Are they dying? Are they looking at expanding in your area? These are the types of questions that you want to ask. But guys, at the end of the conversation, if you're not the one, look, the one who's asking the questions usually wins. The person that's interviewing you now, guess what? Should you take some interest in them? Yes, you should. Ask them about their story. They've asked you now ask them about their story, how they got to where they are, because you probably want to know anyways. You're going into this new industry. You're sitting down with your manager. Maybe you want to be a GM one day, making a great 6-figure income. They make great money. Why not find out their story? Why not? You're going to work with this person. Why not find out how they got to where they are? And this is where now you want to build some common ground with the person that is interviewing you, because now it goes from an interview to a friendly conversation. And when you become friends, it's much easier for the person that's interviewing to see themselves working with you, to see themselves training you and guiding you. So that's how you're going to ace your interview, guys. It's simple. You go in with enthusiasm. Make sure you have good energy. Make sure you research your company. Make sure you research the brand. And when they ask you who you are, you tell the fucking truth. You don't lie. You tell them how you got to where you are today and why you're looking for this opportunity and why you are going to be the person that's going to succeed. What is your why? And then after that, you build some common ground. You make sure that at the end, you actually ask questions. Show interest in the company. Show interest in the person that is interviewing you. And I promise you this, if you do these things, your life is about to change if you utilize this opportunity properly. You'll be well on your way to entering the car industry. And now get ready, because your life's about to change. Hey guys, if you like this video, make sure first of all you check out my free community at the bottom. This is where we get people in the car sales industry to share their thoughts, ideas. We help them get jobs, overcome objections. We do everything, share all the tips and tricks of the trade. And the other thing is make sure you like and subscribe to this channel. Take care and see